Hi guys, this is Mike, and today we're taking a look at a guitar from Fender's California series, the Sonoran Mini Mahogany. And since it's always good to compare guitars to similar guitars, we will compare and contrast this travel guitar from Fender to a travel guitar from Harley Benton, the GS-TRAVEL-E Mahogany. Which one is better? Let's find out after this. Okay guys, as usual, let's check out some specs first, and as you can see, the dimensions of both guitars are a little bit different, as is the weight. The tone woods are actually pretty comparable, but then the Fender has a longer scale length, but a shorter nut width. And you know, one thing that I like about the Harley Benton is that it actually has a preamp and a tuner installed, which comes in super handy if you want to take it outside or something. And you know, also both guitars come with their own gig bags, but even here we have a difference. Because with the Harley Benton you get a nice, you know, thicker gig bag. It's not a premium gig bag, I wouldn't go that far, but there are, you know, some layers of protection built in, right, which is good. While on the Fender, the gig bag basically is this cheap, thin fabric that I wouldn't even trust to protect a guitar from rain. So 2 points for the Harley Benton already, but let's quickly talk about the playability. And you know, I have to say, playing both of these guitars back to back, actually there's not much difference between them. The Fender is definitely more lightweight than the Harley Benton, so with the Harley Benton you feel more mass, right? The body feels bigger, but when it comes to the neck, not many differences, right? The neck shape seems to be pretty similar, the neck radius too, and simply put, both are great to play, period. And when it comes to the build quality, I have to tell you that the Harley Benton is built to a very high standard, right? And as usual, I looked long and hard, but I could not find any flaws or errors on this guitar. Otherwise, I wouldn't have kept it, right? But the good thing is, everything I just said about the Harley Benton is also true for the Fender, which in my opinion is also the better looking instrument than the Harley Benton, right? I mean, the wood, the color of the wood, the cream binding here, right? It is simply a beautiful instrument. I'm not such a huge fan of this headstock, and I do realize that, you know, this is basically an homage to Fender's history in making electric guitars, but I think on an acoustic guitar it actually kind of looks weird, especially on an acoustic guitar as small-bodied as this one, right? But other than that, it is a beauty. But having said all that, the most important question, of course, is how is the sound? Well, let's find out. So I recorded a couple of samples, let's listen to them, and afterwards I'm going to give you my opinion on this instrument and how it compares to the GS-TRAVEL-E. Here we go, enjoy. guys, welcome back. I hope you liked the samples, and if you've made it this far in the video, please like, subscribe and hit the notification bell to support the channel. But now, let's actually talk sound. And you might have heard that both of these guitars actually sound pretty different. On the Harley Benton, I really appreciate that it actually has something that resembles a low end, right? While on the Fender, I really liked those silky smooth highs. Having said that, when we look at the bigger picture, this is actually a no-brainer, right? So the Harley Benton is cheaper. It does feel sturdier and more robust when comparing directly, right? It comes with a better gig bag. It comes with a tuner and a preamp. And to be completely honest, I also do like the sound more, right? I would say that the Harley Benton is the perfect travel guitar, while the Fender seems almost like a collector's piece, right? Like something that you would hang on your wall just because it's so nice to look at. So, to make a long story short, I will keep the Harley Benton and I will return the Fender. But how about you? Did you like the Fender more? Am I totally wrong about everything I just said? Let us know in the comment section. And by the way, if you want to know how the Harley Benton compares to a much more expensive travel guitar, the Taylor GS-Mini-E Mahogany, click on this link. Have a good one. See you next time. Bye. With 2 eyes.